Princess Catherine stepped into Trench Town not only in her royal role, but seemingly carrying a message encoded in every detail of her outfit. The reworked vintage dress, paired with minimal accessories, created a look that felt both familiar and refreshingly different. Yet what truly sparked public discussion was this. Why, at this particular moment, did the Princess of Wales choose such a bold expression? So is this a smart adaptation? Or a carefully calculated move in a longer-term image strategy? During the royal visit to Trench Town in Kingston, Jamaica, all eyes were on Princess Catherine as she arrived alongside Prince William. At the center of it all was a vibrant sundress, striped in teal, yellow, and red. Bright, confident, unapologetically bold. But here's where it gets interesting. This wasn't just a new designer piece pulled off a runway. The dress carried the DNA of a vintage design, likely rooted in the 1950s, reimagined and subtly reshaped for today. And that choice? That's classic Princess Catherine. Catherine's quietly built a reputation for revisiting older pieces, archival looks, vintage silhouettes, and giving them a second life. In this case, the neckline appears softer, more fluid, allowing the dress to move differently, to feel lighter, more modern, without losing its original charm. And people noticed. Online reactions quickly flooded in, with many calling the look refreshing, joyful, even unexpected. Some fashion watchers pointed out how the color palette subtly echoed the vibrancy of Caribbean culture, without feeling forced or performative. It felt natural. And that's where Catherine's strength really shows. Because pulling off color at this level? It's risky. Too little, and it fades. But here, she lands right in that sweet spot, where the dress speaks loudly, but never loses control. And that balance continues through the rest of the look. She pairs it with raffia slingback heels, adding a soft, natural texture that grounds the entire outfit. The block heel keeps it practical, especially for a public engagement like this, while still maintaining that polished royal finish. Hoop earrings with a delicate pearl drop introduce movement, catching the light subtly as she interacts with the crowd. A gold cuff bracelet adds structure, clean, minimal, but strong enough to hold its own against the vivid colors of the dress. Because underneath the fashion, there's a message. A quiet one but a clear one. This is a princess who understands evolution. She's not chasing trends. She's not trying to reinvent herself overnight. Instead, she's building something much more lasting. An identity that blends heritage with modern relevance. And in a place like Trench Town, that approach matters. Because this wasn't just another royal appearance. It was a cultural moment. A chance to connect, not just through words or gestures, but visually. Through color, texture, and tone. A way of showing respect. Of embracing energy. Of stepping into a space not as a distant royal figure, but as someone present, aware, and engaged. In my opinion, this is where Princess Catherine's influence is quietly becoming undeniable. Because she's mastered something very few public figures truly understand. The art of controlled expression. And with the above moment, it feels like we're watching that evolution unfold in real time. There's confidence here. Not just in the outfit, but in the intention behind it. Because people aren't just seeing a dress. They're seeing a woman who knows exactly who she is, and how to present that to the world. By the end of the visit, the images had already spread globally. Headlines focused on the colors, the style, the unexpected boldness. But beneath all of that, there's something quieter. Something more lasting. A reminder that sometimes, the most powerful statements aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones that feel effortless. So here's the question. Do you think this bold, colorful look marks a new chapter in Princess Catherine's style evolution? And if you're curious to see how her style continues to evolve, and what it reveals about the future of the modern monarchy, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because trust me, this story is far from over.